Dude, I was watching pimple popping videos last night. I cannot stop watching them when I start watching them. They're so disgusting.
They
I
are.
cannot stop.
The ones that get me, for one, sometimes I like watching the feet videos where they just take somebody totally annihilated
So
and
you have a
destroy
foot
their
fetish?
toenails. Not really. But they these toenails look so fucking just ugh. And then they make them look really nice. And then the ones where people have just layers upon layers of fucking
Hold on a second.
the stuff that gets stuck on your teeth.
Let-
Not tartar. It's tartar.
Plaque.
Plaque. Yes, there you go.
Hold on a second. Save this conversation so we can have it on that episode.
We already have it.
Yeah.
We're already recording, aren't we?
There we go. It can be like
Okay,
shitty
well, wait.
people.
I will tell you what I saw yesterday and it was disturbing, so let's just start.
There you
Welcome,
go.
ladies and gentlemen, to the Strobing Butt Plug, an episode about craft beer and bullshitting, obviously. I'm this week's host.
It's a podcast about craft beer.
Yeah, that's
Obviously.
Wait, what did he say?
He said an episode.
I
They're
don't know.
all about that.
What is this, 43?
42. Go, John. Let me check.
42. I think it's 42.
No.
We already did 42. I know that.
I thought we did 41.
Shut your dirty mouth.
Dirty
My
whore
mouth isn't dirty. I brushed my teeth this morning.
Dirty whore mouth.
Look at me, I'm organized. I
Yeah,
have
you
flags.
better start writing.
Are they red flags?
Probably.
According to some people, I'm sure it's
Right. Okay,
Red
so.
flags of protection.
That's great.
That should be a condom brand. Red flags of protection. Wear these when you don't want to get knocked up by the person you're screaming you know you shouldn't.
Let's see. That is episode 40, episode 41. This is episode 42. Okay.
Welcome to episode
Oh, wait, did you say 42?
42,
I
43.
thought he said
Welcome to episode 42. Now I said it, it's
He
official.
was saying it was 43.
That's
what it
right.
was.
We were right. You were wrong.
Absolutely.
Anyway, I'm the one that's going to suck at Ron. These are my lovely co-hosts.
These are my
Ariana,
lovely
the one-
co-suckers.
Ariana, the one I'm going to be sucking apparently. And then Missy, the amazing Missy.
I'm going to cheer my
Missy
do
gets
it,
the
do it. Coach.
And the buddy,
The buddy is not
Where is
here
he?
right now.
the buddy's old man
We're all
around the
like
house somewhere.
disorganized.
He's
We're-
sitting there. Look at him. He's
we're-
like, doesn't even know what's going on.
I see him. We're disorganized and chaotic.
Shall I go drag him in here or shall we wait for him to
No.
make his way?
He'll
Dog
come
whistling.
eventually.
Dog whistling
He
at
probably
your
fell
dog
asleep
until he
to
turns. No,
Probably doesn't even know we're in here.
dog whistling at your dog so he turns into a cat and comes back into here. You know.
Well, you did it to your rat one time.
I did,
Your rat
yes.
came.
He was so cool. Then I tried to do that to me and Logan's rats, and they were stupid.
Stupid rat.
Pissed me off. They were not as smart as my cool one.
So,
Anyway,
I have went down, this week I went and felt like doing something a little bit different.
I like the
And
name of that one.
Last weekend I went down to the marathon in Cincinnati where Zach always gets all of his good shit from. I went and visited him and his baby.
yay.
And while I was down there, I got some good shit.
Hell yeah.
I'm excited.
So,
to find out what's going to happen.
Absolutely.
without knowing the name, pick a color.
I already know the name of that one.
Right. I'm kind of like.
The name of that one?
All right, fine.
Let's do the orange.
Do the orange? Okay.
So that looked like a Fraggle Rock creature.
This is Candy Crush.
Oh.
It's a oozle.
That's an oozle. It's a Pez, is what it is. And Pez was always one of my favorite candies.
Pez.
Oh yeah.
This is like peach something or
But I was
other.
gonna say it looks like it has Peachios on it.
Yeah.
So maybe it's a peach Pez, Oozlefin. We had a Oozlefin once, and was Oozlefin the one that was that
Beer?
tomato beer? I thought we
Let
did
me
have an
see.
Oozlefin.
I have to look. So,
Oozlefin
beer list. Oh, where the fuck? Yes, Oozlefinch.
Oozlefinch, yes.
Difficult correspondence and punch yourself. I've had two of them.
Difficult correspondence.
Wait, is this the one that's brewed by a chick? It says like, let's see. I want to say it's like brewed by Rachel Howard. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, I
Okay.
knew it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna crack into this guy. Oh, shit.
So, I think you were right. It was National Women's Month, and what day? There is
Oh,
an actual
man.
holiday.
Oh man,
Hey, there you are, the buddy.
dude, I can smell
Okay.
that from here. It smells amazing.
So there is an actual holiday that is for female brewers, and where the hell?
Yep, it was a tomato beer.
Let's see. because there was one website I was looking at and they didn't put the woman's independent women's whatever.
Those bitches.
And I was like, assholes. Oh, there
Well,
is International Women's Collaboration Brew Day, and that was last month on the 8th.
Did you do that intentionally then, Ron?
Not intentionally for this one, but I definitely did for that one.
That's interesting. So this is like a woman's beer, like a.
But even look at the proof on this.
Ooh, this
It
smells
smells really good.
It
mango-y.
does.
Where'd you go, the buddy? I thought we were gonna go.
Ooh, it's
It's like
sour,
6%, 5%. So it's
but
not,
it's good.
not a super strong one.
Well, we didn't like the tomato beer.
Right.
Sorry, Rachel Howard.
That's right. Sorry.
What was the other? The Punch Yourself. I think that one might have been good. I think that one had like a picture of a chicken being punched on it.
Yeah, I think that was one of like the really
But-
early ones we did.
They have cool artwork.
Mm-hmm.
The peach is peach is one of my favorite flavors. So what's got me on this one. So
I like it.
I think it's good.
Yes.
Is this a sour? Like it tastes like a sour.
it's a bit. I think it's the style's the ouzel. I'm pretty sure.
Ouzel. Oh, okay. No, because it's Ouzel Finch.
I
Is
thought I
the-
don't know.
That's her.
I just got it because I thought it looked cool. I like peaches.
It says
I
Ouzel
like
Finch Beers and Blending. Head brewer Rachel Howard. Stop, drop, and roll. Keep cold, drink fresh. I like it. It's a good beer.
So tomorrow is New Beer's Eve.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of wondering also, should we do our holidays like the week before so it airs on the week of that holiday, or should we just be like, oh, so the
No,
holiday is this week?
Man, now we know she's all organized and
I
shit.
know.
I think we
I got
should do
real
it so
organized.
it gets to the, because then if they're actually, watching and wanting to celebrate, like they can be like,
But we
this
can
is-
always put it on like the Facebook page. This is what I was going to discuss
Yeah.
before.
It's like when they make Christmas movies, they film them like, at best the winter before or after Christmas if there's snow or some shit. They don't film them, they don't film them at Christmas time.
But since we're just getting organized, because
That's right.
I have
We're getting our shit
so
together.
much sweet time on my
I
hands,
thought you were gonna say sexual energy.
so much sexually
This
repressed energy.
is really funny. I had a dream about you.
Thanks.
Well then, you're talking about how to
Thanks,
get over
I
that.
hate it.
You're talking about how to
You probably will, because I was just like, should I even say that? Like,
so
on
talking about how to get over that. Well, we know that now.
No.
Let's see. Oh yeah, so I have like a whole thing on here.
So it's next week. What are our holidays coming up?
next week. We have King Gambrinus Day. I don't know how you say it. It's Gambrinus.
So that's a beer. Is it a beer?
It's
Some king.
and then
Be
how do you
cool.
say this? Is that Saison or Saison?
Saison?
Saison.
Saison Day.
Oh, okay. So these are beer types and stuff.
So these are all beer holidays. So King, let's see. I was gonna
Ooh,
look up the
that's
history.
tasting weird going down to the.
Yeah, getting to
good.
the bottom, it's got like sediment.
Well, yeah, but I like it.
I had one over the weekend that had. When I got to the very bottom like this, there was a whole crap ton of sediment. I was just like,
I
wow.
don't particularly like sediment in my beer, but this is like it's kind of like orange juice, like a really sour orange juice with the pulp in it is what it kind of reminds me of. But it's got a couple other little flavory stuffs.
So National Beer Day is on Thursday. This week. So
That's right.
it'll be over by the time you guys are listening, but it is celebrated in the United States every April 7th, marking the day that the Colin Harrison Act was enacted after having been signed into law by President Franklin Roosevelt on March 22nd, 1933. This led to the 18th Amendment being repealed on December 5th, 1933.
So
With the
we're allowed to get
ratification
drunk.
of the 21st Amendment to the U.S. Constitution. April 6th, the day prior to National Beer Day, is known as New Beer's Eve.
New Beer's Eve.
So-
Yay.
So I was thinking maybe we could start doing like the history. So what
Hell yeah.
what that did was like
Legalized alcohol.
the beer.
It
Let's
just
see.
freaks me.
The law went into effect April 7th. The beer could contain up to 3.2%
Oh,
alcohol
Jesus.
by weight, compared to the 0.5% limit of the Volstead Act.
Thanks, lawmakers, because how would you even? That's an NA beer, like a 0.5.
Yeah.
That's what we're into. That's what
So
we got now. But
that
you know,
basically ended prohibition.
I would say during
Hell
Prohibition, they were anybody that had beer, liquor, anything, they were literally running around with sledgehammers, busting the barrels, and just pouring it down the sewer and shit. So,
Right.
But I think December 5th was like the end of. Let's see. Yeah, the 18th Amendment was prohibition, and that ended on December 5th. So that would be another day we'll celebrate later on. If we're still doing this.
Hell yeah.
I don't know.
There you go.
We're still doing
You know, all things considered,
Did you
like,
drink all that already?
so we've
Yeah.
missed. They're
Because
good.
you were-
It's good.
you were-
You were giving fun facts.
You were giving Beer Fest holidays.
I've been tagged in something called Cincinnati Beer Fest. I don't know what it is, but it'll be soon.
Hell yeah. Fun times. I think Cincinnati has, is it like the beer crawl or beer fest or something that they do?
Let's see, because I keep getting the event thing on it. Let's search it. That way Facebook will really know I wanted to go. Cincy Beer. There you go. Cincy on Tap Beer Fest. Saturday. That's why I keep getting shit out of it at the Great American Ballpark. Beer Fest will take place at the Great American Ballpark April 9th, featuring 16 breweries and food trucks.
and live music and more. That would be fun.
Down at the freaking ballpark. That ought to be cool.
But my ass is broke and poor and everything else. Because of that damn deer I hit.
How's your car coming along?
Well, good news, guys. So
This is the most fakest. Good news, guys. Good news, guys. I'm fucked.
Instead of being $6,000 to $8,000 damage, it's more like $12,000 damage. There was some hidden damage, and there's 8 parts that are actually on back order at Toyota. The other parts that he like felt like those would be easy parts to get. Those are the parts that he would have been getting. Said, yeah, it's only gonna be about 2-3 weeks. But when he told me that initially, he said, he just looked at the picture that I took. That's it. Like, so I said, I know, you have to figure it out and you have to actually look at it. So now I have no idea how the fucking long it's going to be. Like, it could be 3, 4, 5 weeks, but 2-3 months. Like, I don't fucking know.
So you can't Uber until you get your
No, I have to
car
do
back.
DoorDashing, which has been kind of fun.
Really?
But I have this shitty car of Larry's. It's like,
The profit
just-
margin's got to be shit.
not too bad. I feel like I have to fill it up like one more time, and I don't drive as many miles doing the DoorDash because you stay in a smaller location because you're going 2-3 miles here, 4
You hit the
miles
same Taco Bell
here.
drive-through like 12 times.
Yeah, kind of. You pick and choose what you're doing,
Well,
and you pick and choose which ones you have to do, and it doesn't matter if you have a low acceptance rate. If you have a low acceptance rate with Uber and Lyft, like they will cancel you. Hi there,
I'm sorry. The buddy. I'm sorry we started without you, buddy.
You
That's what
were
you
just
get,
lazy and you didn't come in here, buddy. That's right, mister.
Oh, man.
But it's the DoorDash has been kind of fun, and I'm like, I'm gonna lose a lot of fucking weight, and I have like more. I don't know if I've been motivating myself more, so I don't know if that's what's made me have more energy, or if it's the getting in and out of my car like continuously. It's got me like
That probably helps.
Right, and I'm really liking it. Like, so I just don't like the car that I'm driving. I feel like, you do have to be more careful with it, and I'm just being so really careful because I feel like the axles are going to break or some major piece is going to fall off. Like,
What is that, in 90s or 2000s?
I think it's like 2003, and I was using it one time, and that's probably why. Like the last time that I was using it to do any type of work like that, I was doing like just like a little part-time delivering groceries in Richmond just for extra money when I didn't want to do overtime when I was still working full-time. And that's what happened. One of the fucking like ball joints just that broke and the wheel went, and then I was like just down in the street and I couldn't fucking move it, and I was like, this is great. And it just sounds like that's going to happen. It's just, there's every little, and you're just continuously listening to that the whole time you're driving.
Good old
It's like,
2003 shitbox.
it's all rusty and just everything, and it's just like, it's nice to have it, but it's got over 200,000 miles.
Yeah.
It sounds like it too.
So
It's
like my car.
oh,
almost.
no, your car's like way better.
Really? Because my car is like about 3,000 from 200K.
No, it's yours does not. Yours is quiet. It sounds like a normal like well-maintenance vehicle. This, I don't think it was well-maintenance. Like, it's
Yeah.
rusted the hell up.
I say if it's an 03, it's got 10 years on mine too, so.
Yeah, it's like really just hooey. So it scares me. I just feel like it's going to fall apart when I'm driving, and then I'm just going to be stuck with people's food and everything else, you know. And I would probably just be like, oops, sorry, I can't deliver because this. I would keep the fucking food too. I would keep it. I would so keep it. I'd be like, I'm not getting paid to deliver these orders. These restaurants are going to make it again for these people, and somebody else is going to deliver it. I'm fucking getting it for free. I would eat it. I would eat like if
It's like you're trapped on a desert island. If
Right.
You're sitting there and your car's broke down.
I would eat it all as much as I can. I'd be like, I don't care if they ordered fucking enough Red Robin for a family of 5. I'm just gonna eat it all. I'm so fucking pissed.
See, in this case, you're eating your anger away. Eat your anger away with like 5 Red Robin.
And then I'm gonna be just fucking stranded on the side of the road, and because I eat that much, I'm really gonna have to shit super bad, and then there's gonna be like a pile of shit this tall beside my driver's door.
Are you gonna get one of
and you can use that toilet seat.
Right.
Yeah.
Toilet seat.
So
we were talking.
I'm just gonna take that shiwi you got me. I'm just gonna fucking shit my name out right beside the car.
Like waffle stomping out of the shiwi or what?
I'm just gonna. It's gonna be that much high pressure. This is gonna be like. And it's gonna be like, you know, like I'm gonna make it look like a cake on the side of the road, a poo cake.
If you like stuck the like
going into the shiwi up your asshole, it'll blast out like a megaphone. No, I think you need the car seat, the car seat thing. Just
nope, I'd rather poop through a shiwi.
Just mount it in the. Larry won't fucking care. Just mount it right.
I want to poop through a shiwi.
Okay, fine. We all have
You're
our
obligated to try it.
No, if I have several things happen and that's gonna be a change. It's not that I'm just gonna go home and be like, damn, I gotta shit.
Go out the yard. Go out the
Shit.
yard with your shiwi.
And I'm just gonna be like,
just remember where your house is. She's gonna go to your yard.
guys, I invented the shit we.
You got to tweak it a little bit so it's got like a built-in toilet paper roll.
Right, there you go. Just gonna be like toilet paper on the side. I'm gonna go like this, and just stuff that through and clean it out and be good to go.
We had our obligatory shit talk.
Ah, yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
So, I was gonna say King Gambrinus Day. It's April 11th, and it could just be folk. It says, even though he may not have actually existed outside of folk tales, it's celebrated. This holiday is celebrated to honor the life of a true folk hero. In ancient Egypt, King Gambrinus, I don't know if I'm saying that right, became known as the king of beers and patron saint of beer, and was buried in a beer barrel at the time of his death.
I like it.
Me too.
What the hell
I
is
was
that?
My phone trying to connect for no reason.
No! Bad phone.
Randomly tries to connect to my TV.
Oh, that's how it happens. So, anything interesting you have to say, Ron, before I get on to my dream about Ariana?
Oh my god.
No, I'm already sitting here like about ready to start whipping out and jerking off to this.
Oh, are you?
Well, it's not gonna be a hot dream. It's about 2 girls, right? Automatically.
So, anyway,
2 girls, 1 cup.
I had this 2 girls, 1 shiwi.
Tell me more. Hold on.
So I had.
Hold on. Okay.
So I had this dream.
Hey, don't come on my blanket.
I'm not allowed to shit on the couch. Nothing about coming in the blankets.
So I had this dream about Ariana.
Yeah.
And she accidentally slept with a 16-year-old.
Oh my god.
And Ron's still jerking it. But so anyway.
Was it a 16-year-old Missy?
No. Damn. But anyway, so it was really weird. The beginning of my dream, I'm on Facebook, I'm scrolling, and then I see you have this post that goes like something about mistakes can be made, why can't we just forgive, and why do we have to do this to people, blah blah blah. And I was like, oh, what happened? That's too bad. I could check on my friends, see if she's alright. And then one of your aunts, Sarah's mom, she was like basically saying that how bad you were and how just horrible of a person you are for doing what you did and blah blah. I was like, well, what the fuck, you know? And so I'm like, I think I ended up getting with you in person. It wasn't through message, but I was asking you what was going on, blah, what happened. And you were saying how you accidentally slept with a 16-year-old. And then for some reason you're talking about who it was, and I was like, dude, I know who that is. It goes to my kid's school. And you're like, well, I went on a date with him, and I thought it was kind of weird, that he was young, and then
he asked me to drive, and he couldn't buy beer.
And you're I thought maybe he was, but I forgot to ask, and then it just kind of happened. We just had sex, and I was like, oh, okay. And then you're just but accidents can happen, right? I'm like, well, I mean, I guess. And you're like, I think I'll be okay. Like, there won't be any trouble, you know. If I end up having to go to court, they'll just be like, no, she made a mistake. It's cool. And I'm like, yeah, right. And then I was just like, man, maybe I should tell her she should get a lawyer and she should like be prepared to like maybe really get in big trouble. And then that was just like the end of my dream.
Huh. Wow.
And but you were just like really cool with the fact that happened. You're just like, it was a mistake. Like,
So the question
I
is,
had no
if you
idea.
slept with, so the question is if you slept with a 16-year-old. So here's the question: was it A, good, and B,
Wow.
no.
Right.
Was it like 3 seconds, but were there like 15 of them?
That's probably how it would be.
More like it.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like 3 seconds. There's gonna be like 15 of them in like rapid fire, and you
I
just
don't know,
do it.
Ron, how was it when you were 16?
I didn't
It's
get
like,
laid.
wasn't getting laid.
I didn't
Nobody
get
liked
laid
me.
till I was 18, bitch. Because I'm a loser. Maybe.
Oh, shit. That's so funny, though.
So, on the note of insulting me, I'm gonna bust out our next beer.
Hey.
Quick.
Right,
I
bust
literally-
as quick as he did when he was
A
16.
little slower, because this one's another women's day beer.
So yeah,
This is
he's
the-
just not gonna bust it out at all. Here, let me do it for you. Let me finish it for you.
I literally got this one because I like the fucking name.
I like the name of it too.
Thanks. It has pockets.
That's awesome. I
Because
love that.
if someone compliments your dress, what do you say?
Thanks, it has pockets.
Yeah.
I have
Absolutely.
numerous, like every skirt that I've bought in the past couple years has pockets.
Hell
and it's
yeah.
fucking amazing.
Um,
Thank you.
Thank you, skirt makers. Probably all women too.
Probably.
So this guy came from Ranch and Bone in Dayton. We've been there.
Yes.
And it is, let's see, Sauvignon Blanc grape juice with
Ooh, so it's whiny.
dry hopped 2022 pink something hops.
I liked this women's beer, so everyone's not gonna finish it. I'm just gonna have to finish it for them. Here you go. It's not gonna bust it. It's gonna be me. Ooh.
Yeah.
It's a little hazy. Isn't it funny? I was thinking about this today, about how we started this probably like a year-ish ago. And I had like zero knowledge of craft beer.
And now you're all like,
Now I'm like, I know what this means.
Hell
I know what
yeah.
this is.
Well, I did see, like, I think I shared it a few days ago. There was a quote business meeting we had
Yeah.
before our like first episode recording.
yes.
Okay.
It's fucking pouring out of my
Wow.
I'm making sure
Ron.
it's even, man.
beer. Thanks. It has pockets. With
What's the proof? I didn't look at
Smells
that.
good.
It is 7%.
It smells perfumey almost.
Pink Boots Hop Blend. I wonder what that is. Dry hopped. The grape juice.
So it's kind of made with like looked like it said like a wine grape juice.
Almost
Well, this
smells perfumey to me.
Sauvignon Blanc.
It smells like an IPA with perfume.
It does.
There's not too much flavor there. I get a little bit of grape to it, but it's like a flat flavor to me.
I like it.
Yeah.
It is
It
flat.
smells
It is a flat flavor, but it's like has like a refreshing like.
Say after the last one, which was a sour, this one is. I was expecting more of a sour, but it's
So
definitely
you know what? It's IPA like, but it's like a fucking dry ass wine, and I like dry wines.
I like this. I do like this. It's different for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we've ever had anything like this. before.
No. I like it the fact that we can remember, like, you know, Ron pulled that out and he said the ouzel, and I'm like, isn't that fucking tomato beer? And like, you brought it out, and I was like, yeah,
I'm
it
glad
is.
somebody got organized and wrote down everything that we've had.
Well, because we're getting to a point where I'm like, we might have had this beer when we were at the grocery store or whatever. I'm like, we might have tried this already. I don't know.
Well, that's kind of part of the reason why I went down to that shop down in Cincinnati. I wanted to get out and do it somewhere I haven't been before, at least in a while, you know?
I like it that went and got some stuff that down in Cincinnati, but then he got stuff from Dayton. It's like, could have easily still had it, but you know, it's all.
Well, they had.
We didn't have this one, but.
I think we should put this beer list on like our webpage or on
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Well, I thought about
I
like.
tried to do it on Facebook, but I couldn't figure out how to do it.
Well, I thought about having us do like an Untapped or some shit.
That would
But
be cool too, but yeah. Because it'd be
Right.
good for us three to share and like, you know, because if you guys went to
Right.
get something and couldn't remember if we tried it or not already,
Right, yeah.
which I'm probably worse than you two about that.
Green skinned grape. So this, I wonder how it's said. It's not here to. Oh, Sauvignon. I don't know. That's just in
wine terms.
quotes. So Sauvignon, I don't know how to say it, blank, is a green-skinned grape variety that originates from the Bordeaux region of France. Bordeaux, is that how it is? I don't think it's spelled or said how it's, yeah.
Close enough.
The grape most likely gets its name from the French words Slavic, wild, and blank, white, yes. Due to its early origins as an indigenous grape in southwest France. It's possibly the descendant of Sauvignon. And so it's planted in many of the world's wine regions, producing a crisp, dry, and refreshing white varietal wine.
So they kind of made a wine and hopped it like a beer. Left the
I like
carbonation
it. I really like it.
So they basically made a wine, left the carbonation in, and added hops.
And you can taste like the grapey, like in your aftertaste, like after you sit for a minute.
Ooh, like white grape juice a little bit.
And
They
I
did
just
that's
burped and it tastes like perfume.
I can't say that like this is. It's amazing. I mean, I would drink a few of them. I could
drink a couple of these.
I typically don't buy craft beer except for this. You know, I don't just drink
I keep hearing
beer.
you say it tastes like perfumey. I'm seeing perfumey. Keep flashing back to that time we went to AJ's Wine.
Yes, every time the old lady urinal cake beer.
Yeah.
it was
Avon calling.
Yeah.
That's right.
Smelled like the old lady.
Old lady urinal cake
we should
wine.
go there for one of our podcasts.
We should.
They have beer there.
Yeah.
And it's
We
right
should.
down the road.
Absolutely.
Well, I mean, 8 more episodes to be at another 10th spot.
7, Dick.
Me do math good. Me smart.
So what happened this week? I remembered why I don't like celery.
Okay.
And I was making soup last week and I was like,
Didn't you say something about it was National Celery Day earlier?
that's exactly why I'm bringing this up.
That's so funny.
Because it's like National Fresh Celery Month or something. I didn't know this at the time. But I was making soup and I was cutting up celery and I had like a whole piece of celery left over and I just took a huge bite of it and I'm like, like how the fuck do people eat this shit? It's so
I love
disgusting.
celery.
It's so fucking gross.
What's it taste like? Is it like
Water and fiber.
It almost tastes like, it almost has like a cinnamony kind of flavor to it, but it's like cinnamon mixed with like, I don't know, something
I
disgusting.
think it's got like a peppery taste to
Maybe
me.
like peppery, I don't know. I just don't like the taste of it. And I'm sitting there chewing it and I like ended up having to spit it out because it was so fucking gross and I don't get it.
The only cool part about celery is it's one of those foods, I've read this before, that it takes your body more energy to eat it and digest it
Right.
than you get actually like when you eat it.
I love celery, and it tastes peppery, and celery salt is amazing.
I put celery salt in some shiz.
Yeah, my grandma used to put it on popcorn. It's
When
really
I
good.
was
It's
when I was a
great.
kid, my
But
grandma.
celery salt to me tastes like celery.
I don't know if celery salt tastes like celery. I've always had it in like soups and stuff like that and it was fine.
It tastes way different. Oh, the celery salt. Gotcha.
See, when I was a kid, my grandma on my dad's side, she wouldn't give us grandkids any junk food because she's like, that's bad for you.
Eat some celery.
She always had in her fridge like a little container that had cut carrots and cut celery in it. And I always remember my cousins be like, oh, this is so good. Now we'd eat the celery. I'm just like, the stringy shit. I was like,
Yeah, so gross.
but I'd eat the shit out of the carrots and pretend I was Bugs Bunny.
But I can eat some celery with cream cheese on it
Ooh,
or
that's
like peanut butter or something, but I don't really care for it still, you know, like I can live without it.
It's good. That's one of the things, like, I rarely desire to eat raw vegetables like I used to. Like, I used to love to dip all kinds of raw vegetables in
Ranch.
anything, really. And now I don't like doing that. Like, it's just not good. Well, I mean, like, it's good, but I don't like chewing on them. I'd rather have cooked vegetables. But celery is one of the ones that I would just eat a bunch of it raw, and then I would probably leave everything else alone.
See, I'm the opposite. I'll eat the carrots, which I don't even like carrots that much, but if I dip them in ranch, I like them.
Right.
And what else? Oh man, broccoli and cauliflower is the shit.
Yes, but it's not even about the flavor to me. It's the texture. I like the texture of celery. It tastes really good. The rest of them taste good, but I always used to like the the texture of broccoli, but I don't know, for some reason I don't really care about it anymore. But it was like one of those things that was like, I like the way it feels in my mouth.
So,
and I had a friend that said that once.
So absolutely stupid carrot fact. This is one of them dumb things.
Ron likes the way those feel in his mouth.
No. So Mel Blanc, the guy that originally played Bugs Bunny,
hated carrots. He was allergic to them.
He was allergic to carrots. And like, for whatever reason, they couldn't get anything that sounded like him eating carrots other than carrots. So whenever they like recorded him in his lines doing Bugs Bunny, he'd sit there and eat carrots, and they'd have a big fucking bucket next to him, and he'd spit them out into it.
But wasn't he allergic to them? Apparently just chewing them didn't bother him.
Chew and not swallow, I guess. I don't know.
Chew, not swallow.
Yeah, I've never been a huge fan of carrots either, but I'll eat them. They have like a bitter taste to them to me.
Cooked carrots
very
and pot
sweet.
roast, those are fucking the shit.
They are, absolutely.
No.
She's not a pot
No?
roast fan.
Dude, we ate so much pot roast growing up. That is like the one thing. I've tried having it a couple times as an adult, and I'm like,
So
no,
funny.
can't do it. Because we ate it like twice a week when we were kids.
See,
What about it do you not like? Just over, you're
is
so
it just
bored with
like
it, or?
childhood trauma flashbacks?
Basically, it's like PTSD from pot roast.
There's I forget what it's called. It's like is it Mississippi or is it like
Mississippi pot roast. I've never tried that, but it sounds good.
It's got the like
You put like a packet
peppers
of
in there.
ranch and the pepper
Pepperoncinis.
seeds.
Yeah, it's
I've
really
never
good.
tried that, but I've heard that's really good.
Logan will eat it. He's such a picky child. He will eat that, and he will eat all the peppers too. Like, and the weird things that he will eat that involves fruit and vegetables, when he hates fruit and vegetables, is beyond me. And then he always wants to try, like, he loves calamari. He's so fucking picky.
I haven't had that in a while.
But he hadn't, so...
Well, we're in
when
Ohio. We're not exactly a great seafood state.
When he tried it, I had him try it in Florida. I talked him into getting it because I knew it was going to be good in Florida. And it's like, because I've had it certain places here. Like there's a seafood place. I don't know. It's in Cincinnati or Hamilton area or something. And I had their calamari once, and it was very rubbery. It literally felt like you were chewing on rubber. It was nasty. I just know that there's other, I don't know, the calamari in Florida is fucking phenomenal. It's so fresh.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
anything seafood when you're on the coast somewhere is fucking amazing.
Well, when we went, we went to this place. I took the boys there years ago. It was me, the boys, and my parents. And it was one fish. No, it was red fish, blue. It was something. It sounded like the Dr. Seuss book, but it was a little bit different. I forget what it was called, but I was like, we went someplace and then we were leaving. I said, let's get something to eat. And then I said, well, we got to drive this way. I said, I'm pretty sure this restaurant we ate at was down this way. So it was like on like this beach, just the whole line was a beach. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure it was down here. And we were driving on it forever. And he's like, are you sure? I'm like, it's gotta be down here. I was like, I'm starting to recognize this stuff more and more and more. And I'm like, dude, it's right there. And so we went. And that particular place, I feel like a lot of these places are like that. But they have no freezers. Because everything is fresh every day. So it was like fresh made that day. Like that's a really good place.
Yeah.
And they had, we were there, they had an outside band. I don't know if they did any covers of anything I knew, but like there was a really badass band. And my kids, like, they're weird, they don't really care for music, but Jake likes the fucking rap. Like really bad rap is what he likes. I'm like, oh my god. But when we were there, Logan was like, I really like this music. I'm like, this kid likes something? Like, she was like really shocked. It was amazing. I liked it. Are you gonna take a shit?
I'll take a piss.
Oh. I was really hoping he'd get the diarrhea.
I'm sure I'm gonna have it. We always hope for people to have diarrhea.
And then we get it ourselves. Yeah, I fucking
So-
hate that shit.
Let's go ahead and talk about the cream team last week that we drank. Because that has apparently a lot of lactose in it, and I might be lactose intolerant. I'm not 100% sure. But I woke up in the middle of the night having to shit, and that's like the third or fourth time that's happened in my
That's
life.
like the most uncomfortable feeling
It's so
ever.
weird.
Is your mouth bleeding? I don't think his mouth is bleeding. It just looked really fucking red on my
He's on
pants.
medicine for that. But yeah, so that cream team, I woke up at like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning because I had a friend over and, you know, we kind of sat here for a while and I drank and we were talking or whatever. And then like she left and I was like, I'm just going to keep drinking the rest of these, you know, like a fucking dumbass. And 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, woke up, my stomach was gurgling. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta get up, I gotta get up, I gotta get up.
And it sucks to try to get out of bed when it's like that.
Sucks so bad.
It's like you gotta roll over and kick your feet forward into the sitting up position, so you're not putting that pressure to sit up when like you're just like to get up. You get it like we're talking about how you have to get out of bed when you have diarrhea.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
And then, so then like I got that out of the way, you know, and I went back to bed and like right when I woke up for work that morning, it was like the same issue. And then like a couple more times before work and during work and
I really would like to see like if you were ever going to be late due to having diarrhea.
oh my god, it's happened. I haven't been late, but I've like ran myself late.
I would absolutely love for you to call in and just say, hey, I'm going to be there, but I'm going to be late, as you're just pissing out your ass. Like, I'm going to be late! And then you have it on speakerphone so they definitely hear it. You don't have to give the reason why. Just be like, okay, yeah, we understand why you're going to be late,
That
Ariana.
sounds like something I would do.
You know, some small part of me misses where I'd have to call in late.
Yes.
I figured out where I'm at now, that as long as I'm there by 9 when the lady that does attendance sends out the email that says who's there and who isn't, I'm good.
That's great.
So ready for the mystery?
Ooh, sure.
Man, we're getting shit done early today.
Right. Well, you know what? We say that every time, and it's like, 38 minutes into, well, we did like have it. Well, he didn't have his running for a while, so
Yeah.
that's.
I started it like shortly before
Right.
we actually started, so.
But so then, like, I feel like we always open the mystery about it this time, but then we get to
Maybe
really
we just-
talking.
Maybe I just don't pay attention because we start like we get those 2 beers plus the pre-beer in us, and then we
Yeah.
actually start like blah-blahing so
And
much.
so we didn't have much in the way of pre-beer this time. We had that little one.
We didn't do
Yeah.
that last week either.
I know I bought like that Sam Adams, and I was like, this will be our pre-beer, and then I ended up drinking them all. I've been drinking a little bit more than I
Right, it
normally do.
happens sometimes. We ought to
Like I
was
said,
thinking
my response is, I haven't been drinking beer more. I've been drinking fucking bourbon.
sometimes.
Because I bought
should
bourbon.
start doing that.
I've stopped drinking. I don't desire it. I don't crave it. I don't
Oh,
like
yeah.
getting drunk like I used to. Like,
It's been a rough time lately, so I've been drinking more than normal. Ooh, it's pretty.
it is very
With the blood pressure stuff, I've laid off quite a bit. And
I've just gone straight to bourbon. It doesn't raise the blood pressure like
it
alcohol
does. It does.
Like you don't have to drink as much of it, so it's not a big deal.
That's right.
No, I don't know. I've been drinking a little, like I've been drinking like every day, but not to the point where I'm drunk or anything, but just
Right.
like a couple beers, 4 beers, whatever.
How I used
Holy
to do
shit,
that.
that looks like
It looks really thick. It almost looks like
ooh.
fucking like V8.
It's like
But-
something lemon.
What?
Something
Ooh.
lemonade.
Oh
Strawberry
wait,
lemonade. Cranberry lemonade.
it smells like Kool-Aid.
I've been waiting for this bitch since Saturday.
Oh my god, that's good.
Waiting for this motherfucker since Saturday.
Ooh,
Wow.
Oh, that's
good.
weird.
I love it.
it's
Something
it's
lemonade.
got. I swear it has some herbs in it, not like weed herbs. It's
It
very
tastes like something. Like it reminds
Right.
me of something.
As soon as I unveil the can, your brain will jump to what it's reminding you of.
It's really thick, and it's funny because it's definitely got pieces in it. Like it's
I think
soupy.
I mentioned the name of this company at some point in the last week.
Whew. That's a weird.
It reminds me of like a candy or a gum or
We've had them, but we've had their stuff before. I don't know if we've had it on the podcast, but we've definitely had it before.
I like it. I like it a lot.
I like it. There's something weird about it.
It is
It's got a
weird.
weird flavor. It tastes like carrots in there.
It's like something lemonade or
I know some of the things I'm wrong, but it literally tastes like it tastes
it's got like pulp or something in
right.
it.
I said it looked like V8, like tomato V8, but it actually tastes like you would expect the like the V8 Fusions taste, because you can taste the fruit, but I can also taste like the vegetables and shit in it.
I think
Sweet potatoes?
I can taste like that V8 Fusion. I remember that stuff.
Right.
It's been forever since I've had that. I used to drink the shit out of that stuff.
You guys ready?
Well, it was V8 Splash. I used to drink the shit out. That's what
V8
when we were
Fusion,
kids.
I remember the Fusion though too. I drank the Fusion for a while. Too.
Alrighty, because I was gonna say I always had the V8 Fusion for my kids, and I did not like it for the longest time, and now it actually tastes better.
Yeah, I was drinking it for a while. Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, there's. Oh, it's
Clown Cup from 420 or
Okay, I remember you saying you had a slushy beer.
Yeah.
The slushy beers. From
slushy
somewhere.
beer from freaking what the hell is that?
450.
450 North, and it's double cherry, double lemon.
I knew I could definitely smell and
That's
taste the
kinda
lemon. I
weird.
didn't know if it was like. I didn't know if it was cherry or strawberry or what.
Right, and you know it's funny because it's like
Good.
the things that I was throwing out there
Double
for some
cherry,
reason.
double lemon yuzu is what they said on the
Fucking
stuff.
good. I like it.
So for
Because the
some
can didn't have a whole lot on it.
Way to go, Clown Cup.
That's right. For some reason, I taste a lot of that stuff in there. Like, it really does taste like, and I knew all of those things weren't in there, but it's,
Oh my god. I could sit and drink a couple of these probably. Like they're so good.
this is actually pretty good.
What's the alcohol content of these? I don't think we said.
They,
450 kind of fucks up their alcohol contents.
yeah, they're never consistent with the, like, they can make a batch and for whatever, like, they don't,
For whatever
record it.
reason, because of how they do their shit, I think basically the gravity meters that they use to measure it get fucked up because of how thick it is, all the slush.
probably.
The gravity meters don't work. There's other ways to do it, but they're just not that consistent.
And I feel like you're supposed to drink these a certain way. Hold on here. Slushy Collector Cup Series. Store cold, drink fresh. Due to the large amount of fruit in this beer. So yeah, you wouldn't want it to get warm because of the large amount of fruit in the beer.
Zach has had these before and told me they've exploded on him because of the fruit.
Yeah, they do. So where were we? Were we at your house? We were somewhere. It couldn't have been either.
I think it was that time I got hammered and barfed and we were at that doing all those running arounds with dude.
No, we were at somebody's house. Unless we were at his, but no, when unless we drank it before, because he had one and it was pineapple and I was really looking forward to it and it was not good. I mean, it was like good at first and then it wasn't good. But some of these, I don't know what the temperature is of it, but when it gets to be a certain temperature, you open it and it just fucking pours out the
when I
top.
opened
Because we
this-
were holding it over a toilet. I feel like I remember us doing that. Must
Well,
have been at your
like
house.
when they opened this one, it about did that. I don't know if you noticed or
No,
not.
I didn't.
When I opened it up over my glass just in case, and it was starting
I
to.
did
A lot
see it
of
kind
them
of-
do that.
Yeah.
A lot of them do that, and it's absolutely crazy. And I almost feel like I feel like if you drink it really cold to the like, it will make it a slushy, and it probably will foam out. And if you do it at the right temperature,
Like if I threw this in the freezer when I got here.
possibly. I maybe because of the fruit content. And because of the alcohol in it, maybe they don't freeze like frozen solid. And maybe you would do that and then you could, and it actually creates a slushy. I don't know. Something to try with these beers. They're very thick.
So, like the other ones that were possibilities, there was one that was themed like the Atari Adventure, like video game Pitfall.
Yes, I love that video game.
There was one that had basically that shit printed on the side of the can. I was like, ooh, that was the first thing that caught my eye. I grabbed it and got to reading. And basically it was like, from the description, probably a super hoppy ass IPA. It was like, ah. The only other one that I wanted to get but didn't have enough money for because they're only selling it in a 4-pack for $25 was a Hawaiian Punch beer.
Yeah, I don't know, right?
That's funny because I guess that is like it might be a Hawaiian
Right.
punch.
But they had one that literally had like, a version of the Hawaiian Punch guy on it and all that. And
I
I was
think I would
like,
like that.
oh, I was wanting to get it, but they're
I'm not
like,
too much of a Hawaiian Punch fan.
but basically the guy was like,
Oh.
yeah, we're only selling these in 4-packs and it was $25 a pack. I'm like, I can't afford that today.
Probably the last time I had Hawaiian punch was when I mixed it with vodka
Right.
and got drunk as fuck and
Oh yeah, it's getting my ass played with, but not
So,
really played with.
I say I could sit and drink a bunch of this, but I feel like it would give me heartburn. Because
Yeah,
I'm bored as fuck.
See,
they're
I feel
very
like
sour.
the thing I feel about these, if you drink too many of them, I mean, I know from experience, if you drink too many of
You
just these,
barf all over the place.
yeah, because they are so damn
I can see
thick.
that. But yeah, like I feel like I'm getting heartburn already from it's just from like the lemonade.
I feel like that first one would be very heartburn causing too.
But it's really good, man.
Because I don't want to do something a little bit different, and well worth the field trip on this
And it's
one.
making my mouth dry.
Yeah.
Pucker up, man. Pucker up.
Oh shit! You know what? I'm sorry, fans. Let's see.
Oh,
Did
yeah,
not
you did
show
the
the can.
porn
Like,
shot.
come on,
man.
I thought
Porn
you didn't
shot.
do that.
Let's see. Is
You
that
gotta put your hand behind it.
Yeah, like fucking YouTube video. Come on, man.
Do 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 do.
I guess I didn't really have many talking points this week.
And then, thanks. It has pockets.
I like it.
We like
Oh.
pockets.
That's what I wanted to mention. It is National Alcohol Awareness Month.
That's right. We are aware that we're
We are
drinking
aware
alcohol.
that we're drinking alcohol, and if you feel like you have a problem with alcohol, maybe you should try to get help. I don't know.
I think I said
Call
maybe
the
you should stop
alcohol
drinking.
awareness hotline.
It's
whatever
also
it is.
National Humor Month, and we're not being funny today.
That's right.
Well, on
That's
that topic-
true. We are not being
So
funny.
on that topic, I've been saving one thing because I wanted the fucking clown cup can out.
Okay, sweet. He
So-
was saving it.
So back at Halloween, I dressed up like what? A demented clown.
Yes.
Posted some pictures of it. The Facebook algorithm decided, hey, he likes clowns. He likes girls.
Is that where that came from?
He likes clowns and girls. Here is a clown girl themed Facebook page. I was like, all right, fine, I'll like it. What the shit? Scroll down. I was like, it's a couple girls just posting cute pictures as clowns.
I'm sure it has to be a group.
It is.
Okay, because you
I was
said
like-
page. It wasn't a page that he just liked. It was a group that he full on joined.
Whatever. I scrolled down as a few girls posting,
That's right.
like, you know, cute girls posting some clown makeup. What the fuck ever. Didn't look at it again. Didn't unlike it or delete it. I went through a few days ago and started cleaning up my like pages because there was too much shit on there and I wanted to switch it up. It has turned into a full-on thirst fest, come fap off to clown girls page. Complete
Isn't
with...
that what it was before?
No.
I'm pretty sure that's what it was. I remember.
I didn't look that close at it.
I don't know. We got it out. I remember we got it out.
I do too.
Well, now they're posting like straight up links to their fucking like
OnlyFans?
yes,
Nice.
and like
They're making money from that. Good job, girls.
Since-
National Women's
I
Month.
still got my
Just-
looks.
Just
Like,
dressing. You don't even have to have looks.
That's
Just
true.
fucking look like a goddamn clown.
Like the thing is, it's not even
Guys
Facebook won't let you push links to OnlyFans, so they have something called Linktree that has all
Oh,
their
yeah.
links,
Oh yeah.
and they have a couple of apparently different things you can like. And I'm just going, huh. And there is some like really cute girls on there, and then there's this one fucked up chick. I was like,
So you got on the OnlyFans? Is that what you're trying to say?
no, I ain't gonna pay money for porn. You kidding me? I'm cheap.
Clown porn?
No. But this one chick
He
that
is
was
a
all,
cheap bastard. But if he was not, he would probably pay money to see that clown porn.
this
Oh, yeah.
one chick.
I would. If
There's-
I
Dude, there's one chick on there I kind of want to see more of
Who are
her.
we
Not because I want to jerk off to her, but because I'm fascinated. She's got like all these like fucking like facial piercings and the split tongue thing.
he
And
wants a split tongue blowjob.
I mean, just looking at this chick, it's just like, the fuck?
She's envisioning herself with a split tongue giving a blowjob.
I'm like, I wonder what that would be like.
I wondered that myself. I was like, can I do a split tongue? Do I want that? Like, because I see the people with the split tongue and they're
they can
like,
move it like-
yes,
Oh,
that's
shit.
awesome. That is so awesome.
Well,
So it's
like-
like you're like on the head of the penis and you're like.
Hell, you could like, because you have a split tongue, you could probably stick part of it like just right in the people. Just be like,
Can you like wrap it around each other?
Oh, yeah,
like this?
yeah,
And
that's
then,
what
like,
they do.
Oh my god.
All right, you keep talking. I'm gonna find a picture of the chick with the split tongue.
she's like, what kind of blowjobs would I get?
I can up my game.
Fuck. She's like, fucking up my blowjob game. Hell yeah.
Oh shit.
That's right.
All right, that's too much shit to scroll through.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
yeah.
he's looking
Too
at.
much shit to scroll
He's trying to. You should have favorited that chick or friended her.
through. No way, man.
I love
Wait,
it.
is this the clown one?
Yes.
I don't like
Oh.
clowns very well, but maybe I should get into the clown game.
That's really fucking awesome. You don't even like right.
Where the fuck is it?
Where's my favorite clone? I saw a name that I like though.
What?
Haley Hefner. Her name's not really Hefner, but I really like that. If I did an OnlyFans, I would probably be really tempted to just be like Hefner.
Well, it's just like one of the things I'm cleaning up my shit last week, and I'm like, delete, no, delete,
Not
that's
delete
stupid,
the
that's stupid. I'm
photos,
just like,
though.
well, it's just like,
He did.
well, it's just like, the fuck?
I'm not. I didn't even.
Yay.
No, I didn't delete the clown porn.
Because I don't want to pay for it, goddammit, when I can see it for free. Plus, I was really interested in that one girl with the split tongue. Ariana's picturing split tongue blowjobs, so am I, but not in the same way. I love you sitting with your tongue. Oh shit, that's good stuff. I like it.
Okay, you
I
kind of
was like, all right, that's it. I'm fucking looking for her.
keep talking amongst yourselves.
She still got her tongue going. I'm like watching Ron.
Now I'm kind of like wondering about like the details of getting that done. Like how long does it take to heal?
I would imagine that it's like one of those things you got to do slowly.
I think so. I don't think you do it all at once because I feel like. I mean, I don't know that you would go to a piercer necessarily.
I was gonna say, like, where do you go to get that done? Do you have to go to a surgeon to get that done? Like, I don't know.
Right, like a.
I mean, it's gonna probably be like
a plastic surgeon or something.
I was gonna say, is it a plastic surgeon? Let me check it out.
That's the chick.
That's Ron's girl.
That is fucked up, isn't it?
I can see how that's hot.
I just looked at that and
Ariana's like, I hate clowns, but goddamn, I can see how that's hot. I don't really see the split tongue on there.
There was one picture she posted of her doing drinking like 2 cups or something.
Drinking 2
So
Yeah,
she's got
see-
like it pierced on
Yeah, see, there's like a little split there.
each one. Okay.
Yeah, and that's like her bottom lip, you're saying.
Interesting.
But it's just like, the fuck?
Thinking about doing it.
Don't.
This chick's gotta have like a personal page.
It's mentioned that she's got fucking Instagram on there.
Her clown
What's her name?
Optique
With
with
a
a
zero.
zero.
Let me see.
Which we're fucking getting this
I'm
bitch.
following her for sure.
Shit, yeah, why the hell? Me too. Optique with a zero.
Wait.
What kind of name
It
is
starts with
Optique?
0?
Yeah.
Okay, so
It's zero Petite.
0 Petite. Like IQUE?
Like that.
Zero PTIQUE. Oopsies.
Optique.
It's a private account, and it says she's deaf, so
Is that's gotta be her.
Got
She's
her.
just not a clown there.
yeah, without all her shit on.
Convict deaf artist.
That's somebody else posting her pictures. That's somebody else put accounts. There we go.
Wait, what'd you see? Let me see.
This is her account.
Is this the
There
one?
you go.
Is this
That's
the right
all.
one?
Yeah.
It's the same. We all have the same one. We're
Yeah.
following
Fuck yes.
Fuck it, we're all gonna follow her.
Deaf artist.
We're really excited about
Art director,
this.
fire performer. Fire performer is massively awesome.
Dude, I wish you could like
So I saw that, and I was like,
pictures on here to where you
To
could,
blow
like,
it up,
yeah, so you can see
right?
it
That's
better.
what I'm
say,
saying.
fire performer, some of that shit, and I saw her, I'm like, when I saw her, I was like, that is fucking crazy. And it reminded me, I haven't been to a freak show in years, and it's like, man.
Follow her with our page, by the way. Dude, can we turn the fucking notifications off for our page, like certain ones?
I feel like you can do that on your phone.
Are you talking about like
You do
the
it, like-
boost your post shit?
Well, like just this person posted something. I'm like, I don't care.
Right.
Like if somebody wants to follow us or something like that, that's cool. But I feel like I get a lot of notifications that are like pointless. Buddy woo.
There, so that's on her Facebook of her doing fire shit.
That's fun. Clown girl honk heaven. That's
I
right.
feel like I want to follow this now too. We're just getting
There, that was the
we're
one that
having
I-
a mental breakdown lately.
That was the one that was just like, the fuck?
Here we go.
I dig her. I dig her.
Just have one.
I wonder, like, I
It's
mean,
how
I
far
get
can you
how she
split?
has it pierced, but it's pierced way on the side. I'm kind of wondering, like, where exactly it's pierced. Because I almost feel like you would pierce it, like...
Well, if you're gonna split it, you can't just pierce it down the middle. Obviously, you're gonna have
Right,
to.
but it's not pierced, like, way on the side, and I don't know what... Put your tongue up.
Nice, I got right in.
Oh.
And there's a dude.
Okay, so you would have to be off to the side because of those two.
Yeah. What?
A dude
The
clown?
the first one is a dude, and it says clown girl. Honk heaven.
Yeah.
A dude
Wrong.
clown?
That's the one though.
I don't know why I didn't join this sooner because
I like it.
I'm digging this. Dude, I want to be a clown girl now.
Right.
Like, I hated clowns all my life. Maybe I should be a clown.
That's right. It's
There's actually like,
badass
for some reason there's like
motherfucker
two of
Caleb.
them.
My name is Chicky. Chicky.
Dude, we could run a clown TikTok page.
See,
We
it's
got
like
It's
clowns.
really annoying.
it's like an amazing train wreck, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is. Ooh, is this that chick? It is that chick.
It is the Optic Kayla.
She is hot.
What are you doing, Kat?
Oh, puke. Okay, so anyway, we got a new fetish here on the butt plug.
We like clowns.
Like, I don't
Optic
like clowns.
hair.
See, this is why
She has
I saved
another
it because
page.
we had the beer. So
I don't know. She's not that hot without her makeup, unless that's not. No, they're all different people. So she must do hair. Dude, I totally got
So
shit.
I've never been a
She
fan
totally
of
got
clowns.
shit.
Yeah, I better shit right now.
Clowns and people on stilts are like the worst
Oh
possible
my
thing that
God.
can happen.
yeah,
She's gonna,
Right.
at least she didn't shit on my couch.
That's right. Totally.
you know, I went there to go pee, and she's like, "You gotta go shit." No, I'm just gonna pee, man.
No, that's what we do. If you walk away, you definitely have to poop. That's how we are at work too. You go to the bathroom, they're pooping. They're definitely pooping.
I've gotten into the habit of just walking to the further bathroom away because the one that's just around the corner from my office, like the distance from here to there,
Uh-huh.
there's always somebody shitting in it, and there's like one stall for sitting down.
Uh-huh.
And, you know, it's like, all right, I'm just going to take the longer walk to the one on the floor where there's like 6 or 7, so I guarantee that I've got a place to just instantly shit.
So like, there's one stall, so only one person can be shitting at a time.
One sit down shit, one piss.
So it's not that you're afraid that people are gonna smell you shitting, it's that there's...
It's occupied and I got to shit.
That makes sense.
The office that I work at is funny because, like, in offices, like, you always hear about the girls doing, like, the, I'm going to put my feet up, no, I'm not shitting thing. The office that I'm working at is full of dudes that are doing that.
Dude, that's how my work is. Like, I walk in there and, like, you can always tell when somebody's pooping, and I think we've probably talked about this before, but, like, it gets real quiet all of a sudden. And
Yeah.
it's like, you don't hear them peeing. You're either sitting in there, like, staring at your phone, or you're pooping, and I'm pretty sure you're pooping because you're way too quiet over there.
Well, like, everybody on that side of the building,
And I go in there and just blow that shit up.
like, that side of the building where I sit has, like, the plant manager and, like, the head of sales and all these important motherfuckers. And I know it's got to be one of them because you can see the shoes under the stall, and they're always really nice, well-polished dress shoes. I'm wearing, you know, crappy dudes or whatever, and I'm like, I'm just go out to the floor and shit. All those guys are wearing crappy steel toes and nobody cares.
Right. So you should just go in there and just blow that place up, like, sit right next to those polished shoes and just be like,
Well, there's no sitting next to the polished shoes because there's only one stall.
oh, gotcha. Oh, they go in the one stall.
Yeah.
So the office people at my work, they will walk farther to the shittier bathroom to poop in that bathroom because they don't want to poop in the other bathroom because it's like quiet in there, I think.
Now the cold.
And the shitty bathroom always smells like shit anyway.
So because I have to like do 2 plants, whenever I go to the cold water plant, I always like where they put my desk because it's right up front with all the cool executives, and they have an executive washroom type deal. And I have no problem in there going and blowing that shit the fuck
That
up.
sounds nice.
It's like a quiet little private door with that locks and everything. It's just like, yep. There's a little thing outside when you lock the door. It's like occupied, so no one's gonna go. Everybody's just like, yep, somebody's in there pooping. Don't know who. Could be the boss, and I'm not getting involved with that shit.
But you stink, man. Yeah, so like I don't know when this happened, but I used to like be a shy pooper at work, and I've just gotten to a point where I will like go into a stall right next to somebody and just let it go, and I don't care.
Let it go, let it go. It's like you're the Elsa of pooping.
Yeah, I'm just like I don't care. Like,
That's fair.
fuck it. Gotta go, and I know you poop too, so whatever.
Everybody poops. Even Buddy right on your lap.
Oh my god, he poops the worst. He is disgusting. He is the grossest. Anyway, What else do we have to talk about?
Well, we could talk about how great of a poop Missy's had. You know, we need that
She
poop
is
cam.
having a good poop. Where is that poop cam? So next week is King Gambrinus Day, and it's also Saison Day, which I think you're supposed to drink at your favorite Saison. She have a phone right there?
I don't know.
It's in the kitchen, I
Damn it!
think.
I tried to call Missy.
Oh, it is.
Are you
there.
pooping?
It sounded like it was in the kitchen.
Well, I wish you would have called right before, right before because then it was flushed.
FaceTime her.
Flushed in the toilet.
Flush it again, because you are on speakerphone.
Well, I gotta wait for it to stop, running and fell in the tank, so.
We missed you.
I heard you guys talking, and I wasn't sure what you were saying, but I thought it was about me a little bit. This is just whole.
We were talking about the poop cam and how we need to get off our ass and get the poop cam going on.
Do not go in there. Woo!
So, I told him he should have FaceTimed you.
He should have.
We should have done that
That would have been
on
hilarious.
our group,
Oh my.
our butt plug group chat.
Dude, that would have been, yeah.
Could have FaceTimed Missy in the
Absolutely.
bathroom, and then that could have been our poop cam.
Yeah.
That would have been fucking great.
Next time coming out, anybody that has to shit, we're going to immediately go shit.
That's
Pull out
right.
the cameras are running. Phone.
Absolutely.
Poop cam. Poop cam.
Yeah. I feel like it was the soup. Like it was really good. It didn't fuck me
I think it
up.
was the cream team, probably. That shit will fuck
I was
you
gonna say
up.
it was probably. Did you put heavy cream in the soup?
I did.
I love heavy cream and I do use that a lot, but I feel like with the fact that I didn't eat anything all day and I've been doing the intermittent fasting thing, and then it was like when you do stuff with chicken and bacon and then you got the heavy cream and it's soup, it's all like pretty fatty, which is not a problem, but it's just like at the same time, if you have all that fattiness and it's just a lot of liquid because it's a lot of broth, that shit will go right through you.
I just feel like you're full of shit.
Not anymore. It fucking just, it was like all out.
So I made like a good like Italian soup, like a chicken and spinach
Oh, it
and
was
beans.
so
and
fucking good.
It actually turned out really
It was
well.
fried beans too.
It was my own recipe.
There you go. Hell yeah.
I'm pretty proud.
She does good work.
Your recipe about making shit on the
Good
couch.
job. Good job, recipe. Good job.
Remember our main rule, don't shit on the couch.
That's right.
That's why we're thinking about getting the poop cam. I'm just gonna start feeding you guys fucked up shit all the time, and then
She's just gonna start making it with laxative in it.
She's going to do laxative in it. You know, we're going to all get helmets with the cams built into it, like freaking Mount GoPros to it. Got to write Porta-Johns, and we're just going to do an entire episode after eating that.
Oh, that'd be hilarious. We just, like, all of us would be in a porta-john, like...
Separate Porta-John, video
Right.
chatting connected.
We'd have the camera in front of us, like...
that's a good idea. It's a really good idea.
I feel like there was a radio station that did that once. Like, I thought they... but I think it was for pee. They were drinking beer. And they were sitting on toilets. Because it was like some, like, festival they were at, or some, like... They were just doing something where they were continuously drinking beer, but they were, like, it was a contest where you couldn't pee. Like, you had to hold it.
Well, I know there was the famous contest of hold your wee for a wee where a lady died. You ever hear that shit?
No.
Wow.
It was a radio contest when the Nintendo Wii first came out, and basically it was see who can drink as many bottles of water as they can in as little time as they can, and hold their pee. And this one woman, she drank like a ridiculous amount, like, you know, we'll just say like an entire case worth of water, like gallons and
Jesus.
gallons, and she didn't pee the whole time. And she won the Wii, and then she went home a little bit later and died. What had happened was she drank so much water. She watered
diuretic
down.
herself out.
She watered down the electrolytes in her
yeah.
body, and you know she just died.
Yeah.
Because,
Yeah, that can fuck you up.
Yeah.
You rinse all the
Go to
salt,
meal,
potassium.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah.
I've heard of that. Pretty crazy.
The radio station got sued, and now they don't do. It's like you can't do shit like that anymore or something.
Well, I feel like maybe you still can, because they do like eating contests still, you know. But they make people sign waivers.
It's true.
They probably just didn't. Oh, water is harmless, you know. They didn't think about it.
Oh no! If I drink 12 gallons of water, I'm not gonna die. Yeah, you know what you do if you're in the ocean and drink 12 gallons of water? You drown.
Do you remember Is it the movie Stand By Me where they have the cherry pie eating contest? And then they all throw up?
It was that baseball movie. Is it the
Sandlot?
baseball? Yeah, I think it was the Sandlot. No,
Stand By Me.
maybe it is Stand By Me.
So I remember watching that like vaguely when I was a really little kid, and I would not eat cherry pie for
That's so
the
funny.
longest time because I was scared it was going to make me
Throw up, right? No, there's one. So there's a movie where they. No, okay, I was really confused. I even had the movie wrong. So there's a movie where they get on one of those things. It's like goes
Stand
in
By Me.
circles. Are they just in? Are they on a ride?
I don't know. It just looks like it's just clips, but
There's another one. I feel like maybe it's one of those the problem child movies with that redheaded kid Junior that wears the bow tie.
Uh-huh.
It's the second one.
Gilbert
There's
Gottfried.
a vomit scene in that, and I think maybe I had it mixed with that, but I now remember the. I feel like because there's one where they were doing like, did the kids do a lot of chewing tobacco?
I can't remember. It's been
There was a movie where they did that, and I was mixing it up with that. But the Stand By Me one, I do remember seeing that because I remember almost throwing up when I was a kid. Like
Yeah,
I
watching
feel like
it
when I was a kid,
and like that was right. That was very traumatizing for me
Yes,
because then after
it
that, like anytime somebody said something about throwing up or the dog would throw up or it's like somebody make fake
I was
bark
always
noises,
scared
I
to
would
throw
almost
up.
throw up. Right.
Dude, I was always scared to throw up. Like I hated throwing up. Like I would cry after I threw up.
Right.
When I was a
Right.
kid.
And it was that fucking movie, man.
Yeah,
It fucking
probably.
traumatized
I feel like
me.
as a kid, pie eating contests were much more of a thing in media. It was like this cartoon, everybody's doing a pie eating contest, and this movie they had it.
Well, pies take a while to make, and they're probably more costly than like just some kind of other like a hot dog eating contest or a fucking watermelon eating contest. But they do have a lot of food contests. I've known people that have been in some of them.
Still like the fact that there used to be this skinny ass Japanese dude named like Kobayashi or some shit.
He was the hot dog.
He was the hot dog eating guy,
I remember that.
and he had to fucking retire from eating hot dogs in his like championship thing at some 26 or 30 because he got arthritis in his jaw.
Wow.
Like, how fucking awful would that be to go, my fucking jaw hurts just eating.
No more blowjobs for
I was gonna say, I swear when Ariana gave me that look, she was like, damn, I'd hate to have arthritis in my jaw. Like, damn. Like, no.
Fucking TNJ, man.
That's right.
Hot dog eating contests and
Hot,
blowjob
hot,
queens.
hot.
The two worst,
Right, and those were like very
Bad
similar,
combination.
right? The shape of them and everything,
If that's like your thing in porn, you're not doing hot dog eating contests.
right. You're gonna fuck yourself up. You're not gonna get paid anymore.
like, what
Yeah.
kind of workouts do you have to do to get yourself
Workman's
right?
comp.
Like, what kind of workouts is that dude could have been doing before that guy?
I don't know, man.
I know he would take
Jaw
them.
stretching
He took
exercises.
them whole and would just dip them in the soda that they allowed him to have, or the water, or whatever, because he would like basically get the bun wet.
Yeah.
Swallow it.
Yeah.
Yeah, get the bun wet so it was all gross and
Dude,
oh,
I remember my stepbrother would swallow these strawberries when we were kids, like the huge.
I remember you guys telling me about that.
And
And
he
I
just
think I don't know if I was
swallowed them
ever
whole.
there. I probably was there.
And it wasn't like the little normal
They were
size.
the
it
big
was like
ones.
the fucking double, triple,
Giant monster
humongous
things.
drop. Yeah, and he would just stick them in there and be like, "Oh," I'm like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
Like, why do you want to do
fucking
that?
taste
Right.
at that point? They taste good. You wouldn't.
Yeah, why would you want to chew a strawberry? Because strawberries are delicious.
Right, exactly. Probably was practicing on his blowjob
I
skills.
guess. Deep throat.
That's right.
Deep throat that shit. Anyway. Yeah.
So, anyway, guys, the important part of here is don't get into hot dog eating contests. You're gonna ruin your blowjob skills unless that's your goal.
Damn it.
Unless you just,
Would taco eating contests ruin your skills at eating?
I don't think so, but this is really funny. I would love to see somebody get in a hot dog eating contest with the intent to lose because they're just going,
Oh no, you're supposed to swallow it.
no,
But this is like my job.
no.
You get like a foot long hot dog and like
And then, tapping the person beside you, distract them like, ha.
And then you're like, whoa.
now it's like the foot long hot dogs. So there's just like
Because everybody, all the guys stop to watch you because it's probably
Right.
mostly dudes that do those contests.
Right, I would feel there was
So a
a
woman
really
like
skinny Japanese chick that was a hot dog pro too.
So like all the dudes would stop to watch you.
chick
would.
big boobs and like a low
and then
cut
you and the
shirt.
girl are like going at it like yeah.
Right, or else it'd be really great. You stick the hot dog and go, just fuck up the. That'd be all right. You can just push them together. You get a really high dollar push up bra.
Okay.
Okay, and then it's and just put some other stuff below it if you need to just as long as it squeezes you together,
Yeah.
they're there.
Yeah, I could probably break something up.
This is a whole different kind of porn from the clown porn now.
Yeah.
But I like it. Let's keep going with this conversation.
All right, hear me out. Do your clown makeup. Get your clown gear on, but have it be real like skimpy up here. Get the push-up bra in there, and then so the hot dog's real deep hidden down in there, and you got like those flags.
Don't think there's
Well,
deepness along there,
well, yeah, there is because if you
For
go like
you.
this, there's deepness into the outfit, and so like
You start pulling out the cloths.
the little tissues that have that they're tied together. You go like this. Right, exactly. I wasn't even trying to make that, and then I was like, wait a
And at
minute.
the end, it's a hot dog.
Right, and then it's like this, but then the hot dog's there, and you're like,
Well, I'm looking for posts of these guys later on the damn clown page.
and that's what you
This is why we should have an OnlyFans.
dude. What? I kind of think like the Strobing butt plug should have an OnlyFans.
We'll just like reenact all the shit we talked about.
Like, we gotta do it, god damn it. Who's doing the fucking hot dog clown thing? Well, I guess it's me.
She's got to do
Ariana's got the blowjob skill, so she's got like down the blowjob. So she's taking them and swallowing them as they're going on their way to. Yeah, I just.
What's wrong now, dude?
This is gonna go back. No, this is gonna go back. I got this one. This is gonna go back to that one that I posted that freaking Erica was going on about. Where was the dude in the fucking thong and I was like, pay me money not to do this?
Yes.
There was like, I saw a post earlier this week, it was like the back end of a fat dude in a thong pushing a lawnmower. And it was like, pay me money or I'm going to show up to your house dressed like this.
Right. So there you go. So you have to like remain an OnlyFans. Well, but if they're not OnlyFans, then their contact info is cut off. So then you can't force,
Well, maybe somebody's into that shit, seeing a fat hairy bastard in the thong mowing the yard.
Okay, gotcha. So there you go. That's
I'll
right.
show you the meme so you'll
So Ron
understand.
will basically mow lawns in a fucking thong.
So he's basically just threatening people. Like, if you
Hey,
don't want to see this, you have to pay me money.
that's right. Like we're just gonna start like going and sending and putting out all this stuff, and it's like if you want to see us like not be putting this out, and you want to see more of these clown girls on our OnlyFans. That's right. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. That's sexy.
Just me.
Just want to look $5.
Yeah, I mean, you get me in a thong, backwards ball cap, mow the yard. $5, baby. I'll come mow your yard like that. Oh, yeah.
It's gonna mow your yard for $5. Fucking pay it.
Yeah.
I would pay it. I would totally pay it.
Tell your neighbors, though, because they got to pay $5.
Like, hey, you want to mow the lawn for me for $5? I would. I'd be like,
I just close all the blinds.
it's really great.
No problem.
I'll come up to you and I'll be like, ooh, what was I saying to Erica? Something about a sweat rag or something?
Maybe.
I'd be like a nasty old, like, dirty sweat rag. I'd be like, argh.
So,
Stuff it down my thong. Come over, bend over and be like, oops, I dropped it.
this is
Argh.
great because so it's like, I'm going to have him come to my house and I'm going to, for $5, I'm going to pay him to do my kids' chores and his thongs. So then when like they have no choice, they're like, oh God, what the hell? I'm like, hey guys, do your chores and you guys don't have to see this shit. I mean,
I'd like to know how many people would end up stopping at my house, like, what's going on at your house, like, and just be
all
like,
your coworkers and shit would just
Just-
get back to work
Like
that,
that-
or just like people driving by, like neighbors driving by, like, what the
real
fuck,
slow.
man?
I
Like,
had,
I having that.
I had a neighbor.
Your old dude there, be like, yeah, that's my new man. Look at how nice his ass is.
$5. I mean, wouldn't you pay somebody $5?
Totally pays away $5.
You know how much it costs to get somebody to mow your fucking yard?
Right, probably at least 50.
At
Especially
least.
your yard.
So I'll admit I'm pale as a ghost. So I'll spend like an inordinate amount of time lathering on suntan lotion, like, oh, you want to get my back, baby? I thought I want my back to burn.
If you did that, I would force you to get the real thick white shit that's hard to rub. It'd just be stuck all over, and that fucking hair would be like just
Like cake to your skin.
it would not rub in because he'd have the extra layer of his built-in sunscreen hair. The built-in sunscreen would block the actual sunscreen that he's trying to rub on. That'd be great.
I'm so sexy.
I think I would like to go on vacation with Ron and get him drunk so he can pass out on a beach. So I would put some of that sunscreen in the shape of a penis on him. So then he would have the tan lines, and then when he tried to rub it in, it would just like it'd just be a whole ordeal and a mess, and it would just be so much fun.
I love you, guy.
Good times.
You know, I keep watching old South Park and I keep thinking of that. And I'm like, I can't wait till I get around to where the South Park movie is. Cause like, I love you, guy.
That's so great.
So I think we're coming on time.
Okay.
Yeah.
What have we learned today?
Oh my god, so much.
Oh, Sheila, we need to start an OnlyFans. We might be into clown porn. Like
Pork tongue.
Ariana might want to step up her fucking game. Like, hell yeah.
Woo. I realized I could start a lawn care business this summer.
And
Yeah,
make
you
$5.
make $10. You probably make more than that because people would be like, oh, $5? Fuck yeah.
Right. I mean, as long as he has the stamina to mow lawn after lawn after lawn. Because I mean,
The only
really.
problem is if I'm working like that, I might actually like lose the fatness.
Right. Which I mean, is that a problem?
Then I might have to, if I start actually getting
It's pretty
sex.
hairy.
Well, if I start to lose the weight, I'm gonna have to like up my chart.
Right. Yeah. Oh yeah. Be like, well, guys, because of you, I look damn good. Like you start looking really good, then you wax the shit out of yourself, and then all the gay guys would be paying you like all kinds of money. You could start your own gay OnlyFans.
Awesome.
So if I was a dude and I was like really well, there are women out there that would probably pay for stuff, but like wouldn't necessarily have to be gay. But if you made your spicy intro and bio like the way you like, you know, oh, I like women and men, blah blah blah, and then you would like be bringing them both in, like, wow, yeah.
Beat them off with both hands. Gotta poke one and jerk the other. I don't know.
You could poke them both if there was a dude, like, you know, like
This. Ron.
it's you gotta do it the right way. Come on, up your game.
It's quantity at this point, so I'm jerking and.
You know that.
There you go, Ariana. There you go. She got that motion.
That
Half
reminds
recent talent. Who knew?
this. That reminds me. So there's this meme. It wasn't a meme. It was this video, and I absolutely loved the video. Ron sent it to me, and it was these guys trying to figure out how many dicks they could jack off within a certain amount of time. And so, like, they were just like, you know, you could do
to completion?
yeah.
It was from a TV show. They were using like math and shit.
Right, yeah. So they were like, you could jack off 2 at a time. They're like, no, you could jack off 4 at a time. So they were like, if you get 2 guys on each hand that are about the same height, then you could just do like a full length stroke and get 4 guys at once.
And then like you got your feet too, so they were like working in the feet.
They didn't work the feet. They didn't work in the feet.
But like they were like math. Like, so how long do you think on average it takes to jerk a dude off?
Oh yeah, there was like a whole skit of it that was probably like 5.
I feel like I remember we've talked about this before. Or
We might have
remember
talked
this.
about it because I absolutely loved it because I was like, this is like legit. It's not like a fake, like, oh, for a movie or TV thing. It was an actual thing. Like,
I think we may have discussed this one here
We might
before,
have.
possibly.
how long does it take to jack off? How long does it? There's Jaxie 1000.
No. Crap, what was it? It wasn't how long. It's
How many?
Are the spikes in your ear annoying?
No, I had one guy who said, I like your dangerous or lethal dangerous earrings. Maybe it was dangerous. The dangerous earrings, because I put these here. It was 0, 2, and 4. And then I was like, I had a pack that, because they're all in little Ziploc
it was from the
bags.
show Silicon Valley, and it's the dick jerk algorithm.
The dick trick algorithm. But I had like
Look that
these-
up after this episode, guys.
We can put it on our site.
Yeah.
We can, you know, yeah. So I had the double zeros. They were in a bag. They fell on the bathroom floor, and I was like, So you know what? I'm gonna see if that fits in that hole because I think that one time they were 00 and it fit right in. I was like, I really like the 00. It's like, well, I guess I'm gonna force a 0 into these 2s. So I, put it in there, and so I just stretched out like maybe not yesterday, maybe it was the day before, and then so these are still the 2s that like I was trying to stick the little plug into it and it didn't fit in it quite yet. So I'm like, I'll get those in there and then it's the 4s. But then I'll have to get the 2s in there and I'm going to stop there. I have to stop there. 00, 0, and 2. And
Don't get your holes too big, baby. Nobody will love you anymore.
Well, right, because if I get the holes too big, they'll just all stretch into one fucking huge ass hole. Be like fucking fist hole.
I don't know. I feel like that would annoy the piss out of me.
I don't feel it
anymore.
I don't really feel it. This one though, I can tell like this one's a little bit more sore, and so like this one, I feel like it's swollen down here, and this one's not. So I'm just like, just gotta wait till they heal, because the bigger you stretch them, the more like they just like want to seep and they bleed a little bit.
I've been thinking about getting a piercing. I don't know what I want yet though. I thought about getting one right here or like this, but I wear glasses, so it probably wouldn't be a good idea.
I feel like that would almost annoy that unless you wore contacts a lot until that.
Well, I say while it's healing, that would probably drive you absolutely nuts.
I was gonna say you wear at your factory you have to wear.
Yeah, it wouldn't work out. But
I mean, you probably could, but you would have to like down here. You'd have to do it really weird.
I like this.
Yeah. See, I have really small lips. I was like, I'd get my lips pierced. I'm like, no, I have really small lips. They're like, it just would, I don't think it would look good.
I think it would.
Let's see, small lip, maybe.
So,
anyway,
we've learned lots of things today. Clown porn, lip piercings, me mowing yards in a thong.
That's right.
Fork tongue blowjobs, getting lockjaw, or not lockjaw, but getting fucking like arthritis in the jaw from eating too many hot dogs.
TMJ, not lockjaw.
At any rate, so strobingbuttplug.com. Like, subscribe, share.
That we don't have.
Join the OnlyFans that we don't have. Bye, bitches.